Yeah, the other video cut off. So I started going into, I'm here meditating every day, just keeping silent, trying to make my mind quiet. That was a big ass challenge, but I kind of did it because now my mind don't even go out and think about other shit. It just in the meditation. So quieted my mind. I don't know how to do that. But when I first started, my mind used to go crazy, going everywhere, thinking about a whole lot of different shit. And I remember the time. What's up? Huh?
Hello, my history. Thank you
Okay.
so much.
All right. So I'm here meditating, and it really started when I went into a lot of weird shit happening to me. I already called the angels just in case. So I wish I knew this video. Remember the other day where the police came in through the one way? They had a whole ambulance blocking the bottom of the street, right? So no cars could come through. And then the police car came right through here. They was planning to do something, you know? But when they came up to here and I said, "What's up, guys?" There was a whole light beam just showed up right here. Remember when I told you I just seen the angels leaving? So I guess they saw that and they reversed out. And you might think I'm lying to you, but that's fine. So when I started, I remember I went into this meditation and and I started talking to my higher self in the meditation. And when I found him like a little boy, like if I was 5 or 6 years old. And I just started crying, bro. I remember crying, 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 crying. And then that day that happened, fine, I connected myself to my higher self that day. And then this started going like that every day after that, right? So after that day, I remember going into the meditations and going to sleep through the meditations, right? And I used to wake up in different places, right? And I'm like, what the fuck? And I remember waking up in this coliseum, like a sports arena, right? And I'm here fighting in this sports arena, and every time I'm fighting, people cheering me, bro, like a baseball stadium. People are cheering me for me killing niggas. And when I look at the people in the audience, like in the you know, they're actors. They're a whole bunch of important people on these stages. And I look and it feels like I'm underground somewhere, but I don't know where the fuck I'm at. And I remember in that arena, I remember saying to myself, oh shit, I'm a clone. And I immediately let niggas kill me there, right? Fine, that happened. The next day, I go into the next meditation and I wake up in the same place, but this time I'm in this metal box, like a coffin, and it's like a regeneration coffin, like it heals you, right? And I remember the shit opening, but before they opened, they was talking about, yeah, he's ready now. He's back to normal. And I remember getting out of that coffin and grabbing a sword and killing everybody in that room. I remember that. Boom. So that happened. And then they end up killing me there too. So then I did the next day and I went into the same meditation. And I went to the same place again, right? And I wake up again in the coffin. But now, before they open the coffin, I hear them talking about me. They saying, I don't know if we're gonna be able to keep bringing him back because every time he comes back, he goes berserk. He starts killing everybody. I think the, I think it's getting to him now. And then the coffin opens, and then I get out, and then I murder everybody, and they end up killing me again. That's one, right? Then after I finished that one, I know I finished that one, and they never did that again because I never went into that dream again. Then I wake up in this dark ass hallway, right? And there's lights on the bottom, on the corner of the floors, but it's dark, and then this path leading me to like this door, right? And then there's three figures. One had a red garment on, like that hooded shit. One had a black one, and there was a white one, right? And they walking me towards, but I couldn't see their face. And I see they have swords, right? And they walking me towards this door. They open the door, they walk me in, they close the door behind me, and I'm in this room, and it's a black room. Boom. And on the right hand corner, there's this bed. All there is in this room is this bed. In the middle of the room, the whole room is painted black. There's no windows here. Even the floors is black. Or they was made out of stone. I don't remember that. And the bed has these curtains, like these see-through black curtains, and and in the room there's these lights that go around the room too, right? But it's real dim, like you can't see nothing but that bed. And there's a woman inside this bed, and she's wearing a white gown, right? Like a silk white gown, and the sheets is black silk. And I hear her call me. She says, come inside." And when I open the curtain up and I go inside, there's this Caucasian lady with this dark black hair, right? And in front of her, there's this dagger, right? I'm like, what the fuck? Fuck is going on here? I'm a clone again? This is what I'm thinking in my mind. Like, what type of shit is going on? And I remember going into the bed, grabbing the dagger, and I started stabbing. Boom, 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 boom. And she started screaming, ah. And I remember grabbing her face and her jaw, and I ripped her whole jaw. And the three beings came in, and I had that dagger, and I started fighting them. And when they took their hoods off, there was lizards. Listen to what I'm telling you. There was lizards, green lizard men, tall as shit, and they killed me there too. Yep. So then the next day, I go into this other meditation, and this is when I'm asking to myself, like, who the fuck am I, bro? Why I keep going into these clone shits? Like, who the fuck am I? Right? And I'm asking all day, every day, for 3 days, who am I? Who am I? I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? And I go into this meditation, and when I go into this meditation, I go into this meditation like a spirit, like I'm all white, right? And I go into the meditation, and I see this man on this cross. But we're not outside, we're inside. a building, right? And I look around the building, like, what the fuck? It looked like a church, but it's not a church. And it has that dome, and it had windows on top like that. Now I know that that's some kind of see what that does? It was I'll keep going anyway. So then, now when I'm seeing this man on this cross, I notice that he has this black garment on. He had long locks, right? Long ass locks, and I couldn't see his face until he did this, and all his locks went over like that. I'm talking about long, bro. And when he does that, I look at his face and it's me. Like, what the fuck? So immediately when I see his face, that is me. Now I'm inside his body, and I'm looking. I'm like this on the cross, looking like, what the fuck? What am I doing here? Boom. And then one of the three lizard niggas that was all standing in front of me, they had the red garment, the black one, and the white one, right? One of them comes up to me with this torch and lights me up on fire. And I remember saying in that one, like, I said something before, I just can't remember what I said. And then I said, Father, take my soul home. And I've seen when the soul came out the body and went home, right? Now, now I know that that black garment that I thought it was his garment was not a garment. That was tar that was poured on me. But here's the thing, I was tall as shit, nigga. Like, if I was to not been on that cross, I might have been like 16 feet. I'm not sure, you know. And I think it was New York in the dream, bro. It was in a Capitol building, right? But then here's the thing, I did that dream, right? And then after that spirit left, and I got out that dream, I went to another place, and I was also being crucified there. But this one was inside of a church somewhere, and it was the same person. The only difference with this one was I was wearing a brown garment, like a dark brown garment, and I had locks on that one too. And they burned me in that one too. And it was the same three figures. So now I'm not even thinking Jesus, bro. Not even thinking Jesus. I'm thinking about who's that man that was sacrificed in the cross and burned, because Jesus wasn't burned, right? That's what that's what they tell us. So I don't know. Bro, I started now years passed by, I never heard nothing. Then I heard about William Tinsdale, and I started reading up on William Tinsdale, and he was crucified and burned because supposedly he translated the Bible into English for the first time. But then that's a made up name, William Tinsdale. His true name was Joseph Smith Jr. And they stole all his books, and they turned his books into a church. But here's the thing, I don't understand why they would do that, because they say that he was a demon, that he was this, that he was that. But how you got a church if that person was a demon after the man that you took his books from? See what I'm saying? And he had a whole bunch of wives, and they try to say that he was demonic because he had a whole bunch of wives. Those are Israelite cultures. I hope you know that. So that's how you know Joseph Smith Jr. was not a Gentile. He was an Israelite. Hmm? A son of Isis, and El from the light, Ra, Israel. Now, these are all new things I'm getting to learn because of all these meditations I've been doing. It's like my mind is opening up, and it's like my my two atmospheres is connecting, and my first eye is waking up. Now, this is what I'm feeling. I got these two eyes. Then, when I'm in the meditation, it feels like another eye opens up here, right? And then right above that one, another one opens up right here. So I got four eyes, bro. And now I'm going into the meditation with this is opening up. I feel the light coming in here or trying to come out. So these are all dreams that I've been having since I started meditating, right? And this is why I keep meditating because it's making me remember myself. Now, now I understand how they've been keeping me here. They've been cloning bodies and making the soul attached to that body. That's how they've been keeping us in the earth. That movie, they clone Tyrone. Yeah, that's what's been happening to the ones that are. They don't let you die because they know if you die, you go back home, and it's gonna be a problem if you do that. Hmm. Now I understand why the Queen redeemed me. Hmm. Now I understand why I had the dream as a baby in heaven. Yeah, these are all dreams, and there's a lot more other shit that I've been going through. But the best one that I had, the best one I had was the one with the baby and the queen being my mother. That was amazing. And the second one that I like the most is me in the morning star in the throne. I like that one because I had on this armor shit and I looked like a warrior. I like that one. So it just shows you it don't matter what y'all do. It's going to happen. It is prophecy. And guess what? Yeah, it will be over my dead body. I will have to die at some point. Or ascend. Either or. But listen. And then I've been having dreams. This whole year I've been having dreams. And I had this dream where I walked through this portal. And when I walk through this portal, I'm in my baby mother's house, right? And I'm accompanied with Satan and the Queen. And I and uh and there's a couple of dreams where they accompany me, like they with me. So what does that mean? They're with me. They're inside of me at the same time. That's why when I was looking at myself after meditation that I did while I was working, I saw these two eyes turn into two and then merge into one and change color into like red. And it did the same one over here. And then both of them transfer themselves to the middle. So here's the thing. Y'all like to call evil evil, and y'all don't even know what the fuck is evil, really. Evil is what's been going on with us for 400 years, bro. That's evil. But our history and our knowledge and our books is not evil. There's nothing evil about that. It's just the way our things work. That these devils made demonic, that they made it bad so you won't look into it. And they can't use it. They could read it, but they can't use it. Because when they try and they try to do that meditation shit, they'll internally combust. Because we're going into energies that they can't tap into because they don't have melanin. So when I'm going in through this meditation, I feel my body getting hot. Like I mean hot. So I know it's energy and fire being built up in my bodies. And that's what the chakras are. It's energy sources. Building up this temple for me to become who I'm supposed to be. Bro. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Mother. I'll probably put another video up another day. There's a lot of fucking knowledge I'm getting downloaded into this temple, bro. It's about to be very different this year. I love you guys.